On my first day of 6th grade, one thought pounded louder and louder in my head as I walked up the front steps of Evergreen Middle School. I need a plan. A really awesome, amazing plan. One that would bring my parents back together and move us back home to New Jersey where we could be a family again, the way it was supposed to be. I looked up at the old brick building looming in front of me. All 3 stories seemed to be staring down at me, threatening. And if you think buildings can't glare, then you've never seen this one. I could almost hear the low, rumbling voice. "Hey, little 6th grader, go back to elementary school where you belong." If it were up to me, I'd do exactly that. I'd be starting 6th grade at Alexander Elementary with my best friend Madeline in a nice, friendly little school that would never growl at me. Tugging on the straps of my backpack, I forced myself to move my feet forward. And that's another reason I couldn't just continue moaning and groaning. I had to come up with a solution, a fail-proof plan to get Mom and Scott back together. And then I could wave goodbye and good riddance to Bennettsville, North Carolina forever. Mom and I stopped at the office to get my schedule. I stared out the large glass window at the swarm of kids zooming this way and that. "Do you want me to walk with you, Sunny?" Mom asked. "Yes, yes, yes," I screamed inside my head. But I didn't notice any other parents walking their children to class, so I said as maturely as I could, "I guess I can find the room myself." "Are you sure?" Mom had that concerned look on her face, the one that came with droopy eyebrows and a turned-down mouth. Not that I was falling for it. She hadn't seemed too worried about me at the beginning of the summer when she announced we were leaving Scott and moving in with Grandma Grace, someone I only saw once a year, and all just so Mom could work on some fancy new degree. I nodded at my mom and hiked my backpack over my shoulder. She gave me a hug, but I squirmed out of it quickly. "Mrs. Honeycutt said it's right around the corner," Mom reminded me. "The first hall you come to, I'll figure it out." I took a deep breath and gave her a little wave, then turned and threw myself into the crowded maze of hallways. I wasn't feeling brave at all, but I figured no one needed to know that. I squared my shoulders and lifted my head up, scanning the doorways for room 117. Unfortunately, it wasn't right around the corner like the secretary had said. By the time I found the correct room number, the bell had already rung, and I had to make my unplanned grand entrance,